country. Seeing that I wasn't responding, James called out again, Mom. His eyes were red, and he looked incredibly pitiful. Evelyn suddenly threw herself into my arms. She stared at him with wide, curious eyes and asked, Is he Evelyn's big brother? James froze, then quickly shifted his gaze back to me, his face filled with unconcealed hope. I smiled gently at Evelyn and shook my head. Mom only has one child in this life, and that's Evelyn. This brother is the son of a friend of Mom's, but of course, you can call him brother. Half understanding, Evelyn reached out a hand to James. Hi brother, I'm Evelyn. But James just stood there, frozen, ignoring her. Evelyn awkwardly pulled her hand back and rubbed her little nose. Mom, why does he look like he just got struck by lightning? I chuckled and rubbed her head. Go play with your aunts and uncles. Okay. The little girl ran off, cheering happily. James looked at me pitifully. Mom, do you not want James anymore? His tone was exactly the same as when he was a toddler, seemingly trying to awaken my maternal instincts. I smiled faintly. You have your own mom. James grew a bit agitated. She's not my mom. Why not? He looked down and didn't answer. I didn't bother pressing him. My tone was gentle but distant. James, you were the one who didn't want me first. James looked up, his eyes incredibly complex. It was the first time I had ever seen that look in his eyes. It wasn't a look a boy his age should have. James lowered his gaze. I'm sorry, Mom. He found a corner to sit in by himself and didn't bother me again. Madison sneered. And here I thought the kid loved his fragile little stepmom. What do you mean? I asked. When the White Lotus first got married, a lot of people looked down on her. Your son defended her everywhere, treating her like royalty. Didn't you always say he was a good kid? So good he actually got into fights defending the White Lotus. Raising a son is worse than raising a dog. I smiled and took a sip of my drink. Madison didn't say anything else, just drank with me. After so many years, seeing the son I barely recognized, it would be a lie to say I felt absolutely nothing. But our mother-son bond was thin, and this was James's own choice. Besides, too many years had passed. The emotion faded as quickly as it came. When the party ended, James was still sitting there, refusing to leave. I tried to call his dad, but realized I had deleted the number. I tried to call his mom, but realized I never had her number to begin with. Madison boldly patted her chest. Let me handle it. She picked up her phone and scrolled through her